welcome. My name is Catherine, but you can call me Kitty. Today I'm going to do a VR hashtag to my top 5 standout decks, and this is going to be the mass market Oracle edition. So first up, we've got Inner Child Oracle. I love Benny Blue, just fabulous. This is by Teresa Salerno, and the artwork is by Christine Karen. There's a little blurb for every card and an affirmation. Very nice. So everybody's probably very much familiar with Benny Blue, but for those who aren't, boy, is he a keeper. He is a keeper. This is probably like my all-time favorite Oracle this year. It's very gentle and kind, but straight to the point, and as simplistic as the card seems, through expression and what's in the card, you can really draw a lot of inspiration through the imagery. Very sweet deck, just like that chocolate. I do apologize if my mic is picking up what is going on outside. We had a snowstorm last night, and people are digging out. They're running their snow blowers and such. Oh my goodness. And I recorded earlier, before everybody got outside, the top 5 tarot edition mass market. Now I'm going to do the indie version of both of these hashtags as well, and a little update on my tarot collection for 2023. Oh, poor Benny Blue. He is just a sweetheart. Oh my goodness, like this is it's just a big hug. That's exactly what this deck feels like. Oh my goodness. Aww. Yay, it is time to celebrate. Today is January 7th, and it is my youngest son's 26th birthday. Oh, and there's the family. Now, a lot of people may not particularly like that they go horizontally as well, but I just love it. Oh, one of my most favorite cards of the deck. Love those shamrocks there, Benny Blue. All right, so next, this deck is kind of pricey, to be honest. It's like by Blue Angel, and Blue Angel's decks, they run about 30 American dollars. They're $28.95 on the box, tax, all that stuff. And I think I picked this up maybe from US Games or Amazon. I'm not really sure. All right, if I can find space over here. Next up is Soul Mirror. See Yourself by Sunshine Connolly, and the artwork is by Anna Noves. I'm not sure. Again, another Blue Angel Oracle. The cardstock is phenomenal on these decks. I don't mind paying the price. They will definitely last a lifetime. In here, you will dive deeper into each of the cards. Like they have the positive and the negative. I'll say the light and the shadow, foolish and conscious for their cards. And they're just, I was really shocked by this deck. It was one of these spur of the moment decks that I picked up, and I believe I purchased this from a medical physical shop nearby. So Soul Mirror, I was just amazed. The quality, that is matte gold gilding with a little bit of maybe glitter. There's shine to it. That it's on the deck before, when you purchase. We have limits, relationships, distant, connected, destiny. Just a beautiful addition to my library of decks. I really enjoyed working with this. It fares well with many tarot decks that I have. But I'm not really one that I could care less so much like what the aesthetics are. By the time I'm done with the reading, there's just cards everywhere from all, and not all of them coincide with one another. But for filming purposes, it's nice. When I pre-record a reading, I do care about the aesthetics. I do try to find decks that look nice together. Just sadness, defensive, listening. This is nice. Confusion, fearful, serene. Uncertainty, doubtful, confident, comfort, lost, found. Just beautiful, peace, chaotic, calm. Very nice. And like I said, there's the backings, which, like, the deck is phenomenal. I was very, very much impressed by that. So that made the list. And all right, so for a more modernized deck, I will choose the Realist Oracle, Finding Magic in the Mundane by Kendra Austin. This is a 53 card deck. And I like everything about this deck. There's the booklet. I love the size of this deck. Like, I do. It's longer and thinner. So I like the size of oracles like this. But what I enjoy most is the imagery of the cards themselves. And they give a little bit here. Make a wish. Element is water. This card means it's a season for winning. You are luck personified right now. You are in the right place at the right time. Your manifestations seem to appear at the snap of your fingers. This is an indication that you're in alignment with worthy people, places, and opportunities. What a lovely, lovely message to receive, right? They shuffle well, all that good stuff, you know. And I have small hands, so and I do just fine with this. Either, you know, shake, rattle, and roll. It doesn't really matter. All right, I like the backings. I like the muted color tone here. It's very pretty to me. And for some reason this year, I've been drawn to modern decks because not so much the art style, but the stories that the images bring. It's just, you know, just modern imagery, and I like it. I was very much drawn to it this season. Ever since I received this deck, this one got a lot of play out of me. It's probably more used than Benny Blue, because I would throw this down daily, where Benny Blue got a lot of play, but not as much as this one. And that's because Benny Blue's deck is a little bit heavier. The cardstock's fine for, I believe this is like a $20 purchase or less, even maybe $16 or $17 on Amazon. And I just really enjoyed reading with this. It may have to stay on my table now that I'm looking at the images. It's very hard for me to dwindle down 5 oracle decks to, you know, it's just hard. So this got a lot of play this year. Now, and that again is the Realist Oracle. Now let's see, another deck that I just adore was this one stays on my table, this Shadow of Darkness, right? Oracle cards Confront the Darkness Within by Syrian Shadow. It's a magnetic box, Here's the little booklet. I struggle a bit because the font is fine if you have good eyes, but not so much over here for me. So the booklet did not get a whole lot of reading done from me. Now the cards also, I must say, the font on the cards are kind of really small too. However, I manage with it. I love the backings. They were kind of gilded. Like I said, this one gets a lot of play from me, but there's a better view of less wear. They shuffle really well. The cardstock's fine. And again, it's an affordable oracle, and I love the size of it. I just wish the font was a tad bit larger for my eyes, but your eyes may do quite well. Not with my camera, but let's see. Let's just read Confusion. Number 11. Finding a quiet place to clear your head is advised if you are feeling overwhelmed or confused. Everything will fall into place once you are clear. Stop forcing it. So just, that's probably having so much text on the card is probably why the book didn't get much reading done out of me. But oh my goodness, I can't believe how much I actually utilize this in readings regularly. Like I said, this stays on my table. I enjoy it. I like the imagery. It may put some people off, but I actually like it. Goes good with the Lorenzia tarot. So that's The Shadow of Darkness. Confront the darkness within. And like I said, that one doesn't go anywhere. Another deck that I really quite enjoyed that gets a lot of time is Higher Self Oracle. I have to say, when I purchased this, there weren't any images. There's nothing. It's like, there's cellophane all over it, and I picked this up from Barnes and Nobles, but I was concerned about the cardstock because of red feather. However, I think this is the other, I'm not sure if it's red feather. It's a division of red feather, though, who published this. There's your little booklet. There's your spreads, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure it's a wonderful book, but I've never delved into it. I may have read a page or two. There's the backings. Again, I like the size, but these are not that sticky cardstock that red feather tends to have. I so don't like their cardstock for that reason. But let's see. It's paper, not the you know what I'm talking about, the glossy, sticky cardstock. These do not stick. These are wonderful, and this gets a lot of time. I'll try to show a few of these because I don't know if anyone's I don't really watch a whole lot of tarot. So I don't know if people are using this, but I'm very pleased with it. You may like to consider this for yourself, especially if size of oracles are an issue. I'm trying to see if there's a size. The next deck I can compare to. Here's a box of a regular sized oracle, and like I said, these are small. But the imagery is nice. The keywords are phenomenal. And like I said, the book didn't get much of a read out of me. The font is kind of small within that as well. However, the keyword is enough. And there we go. Beautiful. What did I say this was? A 54 card deck? I believe it's a 54 card deck. It's a nice size and perfect. So I really enjoy it. And that is the Higher Self Oracle by Deanna Marie Riddick. And the illustrations are by Deborah Rodriguez Capsetti? Capacetti. Whatever. Sorry for chopping up your name. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that properly. And I'm not even going to try Vicky's name here. Vicky Iskandar, the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle. This is produced by Hay House. They have it on their site. It was discounted because this was like $30 from Barnes and Nobles. But if you go to Hay House, you can pick it up for $19.99, possibly even less now. Let's see. Now, the only thing I was disappointed with is when I got this, there is one card in here that, and it's this card, the Water Snake, which I have to glue because it was stuck. And you can see where it, like, it ripped the paper, like, where they didn't, this was attached to something somewhere. So very disappointed in that because now I'll always know what card this is. But I believe I still have the other piece of paper in this box. Yes, I do. So I can at least try to glue it back together. But the Water Snake, access your inner knowing. This deck I really enjoy as well. And I'll show you, there's the backings and Effortless Vitality, Fire Horse. So just nice. I really enjoyed this. It's gotten some time with me. It hasn't recently, but it has. The only reason it hasn't recently is because of the holiday and doing, pulling out the holiday decor and decks and things. I have holiday oracles as well. It's just, but this is a unique, it was nice to see something a little bit different as far as oracles are concerned. And I'm not disappointed. Metal Rat, be aware of protection. Water Pig. And there's number 60 as far as the cards are concerned. I believe it is just a 60 card deck total. I'm not sure though. I'm pretty sure though. Speak Your Truth, the Water Bird and the Water Ox. The Metal Horse. So you have the elements and things. Of course, it's the 5 Elements Oracle. But there is a little sneak peek at that for anyone that was curious about this deck. Again, I don't really watch too much, but I haven't seen anyone, like before I purchased this, I did the browser thing to see if anyone had a walkthrough of it so I could, see what it was about before I purchased it. Because again, you don't really know. There's, what you're purchasing. So when they don't have at least a few pictures, but it feels like they should have more than like a picture or just the back of the box, you know, which doesn't really give you too much to go off of, you know. There's script down here, but you can't really see it online or during this video. Here's the book. And what we have is the wisdom and communication cards, wood rat cycle. Intuition inner knowing cards is the wood dog cycle. Mind body spirit cards, wood monkey cycle. Love and joy cards, wood horse cycle. Power and authority cards, wood dragon cycle. And growth and expansion cards, wood tiger cycle. They give a little bit of an introduction here. A modern energetic take on Chinese metaphysics, the steps of an oracle card reading, and then they get into the meanings. And we have the wood ox. Knowledge brings wisdom. I'm not going to read it. You have a message from heaven and you have a message from earth. The message from heaven and some dust, of course. The message from heaven says yin wood highlights on an open mind, unencumbered by attachments, beliefs, and expectations. Stay curious to keep feeding the mind. And the message from earth, the ox may value persistence and consistency above all, but you must also be able to attach from your routines and go with the flow when the situation calls for it. And they go a little bit deeper. There's your appendix. Well, not your appendix, but you know what I'm saying. And those are my oracles, my mass market oracles, but I am going to give an honorable mention because this is one that gets a lot of play out of me. And it is the interactive cards. Now, I love intuitive reading, and there's no booklet. This is the interactive cards for Heart's Work 4th edition. However, I use these as oracle cards. I like the imagery. It tells a great story. I use these like I do a 9-card spread like with Kipper, and then I knight each card just as you would with Kipper or Lenormand. Love, love, love. You could just draw so much inspiration from, and draw your own conclusions to what the card's definitions mean for you in conjunction with what it is that you're seeking a reading for. I just really enjoy things like this. Really, really, really enjoy things like this. So please consider to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. My next video is going to be the indie version of this tag for tarot, and then after that will be the indie version of oracles. This is mass market, folks. You can find this on Amazon, which I did. It, is not costly at all. The card backs are not great, but I don't care. I like the size of the imagery and the detail of what the card speaks to me. And there we go. This just sums it all up, doesn't it? Wake up. Hello, girl. It's morning time. And all the kitties are hungry. My kitty and my big bird. And it shuffles just fine. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? And that's what I have for this installment of this tarot tag of, it's not the top 5, it's the standout decks. The standout mass market edition oracles. All right. So with that, you all have a wonderful day. Bye.